What if I told you there's a 400-year-old mental method that can boost your focus threefold, and that modern neuroscience has only recently confirmed that it actually works? Miyamoto Musashi wasn't just Japan's most legendary swordsman. He was a student of the human mind who uncovered principles of concentration that we're only beginning to fully grasp today. While you might struggle to stay focused for even 25 minutes using techniques like Pomodoro, Musashi could hold unwavering focus for hours at a time. And what's even more remarkable, he achieved this without knowing anything about neuroplasticity or dopamine. Over the next few minutes, you'll uncover 5 mental principles Musashi developed and how modern science has validated each one. Powerful techniques that can turn a distracted mind into a precision-focused machine. But before we dive in, I need to share something that will completely change how you think about focus. Part 1. Embracing discomfort. Have you ever felt like your mind has a will of its own? You sit down to study or work, and within 5 minutes, you've already checked your phone, thought about food, or remembered something you need to do tomorrow. I've been there, and I'm sure you've asked yourself, why doesn't my mind listen to me? Here's the harsh reality. You don't have a focus problem. You have a direction problem. Musashi discovered something revolutionary he called mushin, the no-mind state. But don't get it wrong. This doesn't mean emptying your brain like a zombie. It's something far more refined. Imagine this moment, 1612, Ganryu Island. Musashi is about to face Sasaki Kojiro, considered the second greatest swordsman in Japan. The stakes are deadly. Literally, Kojiro arrives on time, tense, fully focused on the duel. Musashi? He shows up 3 hours late, calm, almost drowsy. Kojiro is furious. How dare you show such disrespect? Musashi simply smiles and says, "You've already lost. Your mind is disturbed. Mine is empty." The duel lasted just 30 seconds. Musashi won. Today we understand he was using what neuroscientists call the default mode network, a mental state where the brain is not locked onto a single thought, but remains highly responsive. Part 2. Haishinshin. Musashi's second principle was what he called the everyday mind. The idea is powerful. There is no difference between a deeply focused mind and a mind performing simple daily tasks. Musashi trained his focus by chopping wood, sweeping floors, making tea. Sounds like a waste of time? Not at all. Completely wrong. A neuroscientist at the University of Wisconsin discovered something fascinating. People who practice mindfulness during simple tasks develop similar neural density in the prefrontal cortex as experienced meditators. In other words, when you wash dishes with full awareness, you're literally strengthening your focus muscles. Musashi knew this 400 years ago. Here's the exercise that changed my life. Choose a routine task, brushing your teeth, showering, walking to work, and turn it into your mental dojo. During that time, your goal is simple. Be fully present. Feel every sensation. Notice every detail. Observe every thought without attaching to it. Write in the comments, which activity will you turn into focus training? I want to know what you pick. Now comes the third principle, and this one challenges everything. You've been told about concentration. Most people say, remove all distractions. Isolate yourself. Use white noise headphones. Musashi did the opposite. He developed something called zanshin, the ability to stay completely focused on a main task, while maintaining full awareness of your surroundings. During his years as a ronin, Musashi slept in forests, abandoned temples, and dangerous environments. Yet he was never caught off guard by bandits or wild animals. Why? Because even in sleep, part of his mind stayed alert, monitoring everything around him. Researchers at Harvard Medical School found that people with strong controlled divided attention, exactly what Musashi practiced, perform better in nearly all cognitive tasks. They can stay focused on one thing while still processing peripheral information efficiently. Next time you work, instead of eliminating distractions, try this. Keep 80% of your attention on your main task and use the remaining 20% to observe your surroundings, sounds, sensations, temperature. It may sound counterintuitive, but it works. Your mind becomes more relaxed and, paradoxically, more focused. Now we arrive at Musashi's most radical principle, one few people know about. In the last 16 years of his life, he practiced something he called abandoning the sword. Japan's greatest warrior stopped fighting, not out of fear or exhaustion, but out of wisdom. He realized true power lies not in what you can do, but in what you choose not to do. He withdrew into a cave for years, declined offers to teach nobles, turned down great wealth. And during this period of saying no, he created his masterpiece, the Book of Five Rings. A recent Stanford study revealed something important. The human brain has limited capacity for conscious processing. Every unnecessary yes drains your ability to focus on what truly matters. Each week, write down 3 things you'll stop doing. They can be small: checking emails constantly, watching random shows, accepting pointless meetings. Every no you say gives energy back to your main goals. Tell me in the comments, what's the first thing you'll eliminate? The final principle is the most powerful of all. Dodo, the path of solitude, not physical, but mental. Musashi discovered that the most focused mind is one that doesn't depend on external validation, isn't distracted by comparison, and doesn't seek constant approval. It's a mind that feels complete on its own. Today, we live the opposite way. We post a picture and check likes. We share thoughts, hoping for reactions. Our minds are constantly fragmented, seeking approval from the outside. Every day, practice 20 minutes of digital solitude. No phone, no internet, no music, no podcasts. Just you and your thoughts. At first, it will feel uncomfortable. Your mind will crave stimulation. Resist it. Over time, something incredible happens. Your mind settles and finds deep focus naturally. researchers at the University of Virginia ran an experiment. They gave people a choice: sit alone with their thoughts for 15 minutes or receive an electric shock. 67% chose the shock. That's how disconnected we've become from our own minds. Musashi mastered this ability like no one else. Remember the question from the beginning: how can a 400-year-old method triple your focus? Now you have the full answer. Mushin, an empty yet aware mind. Heishinshin, training focus in everyday actions. Zanshin, focused attention with peripheral awareness. The power of no, strategic elimination. And Dodo, mental solitude as a source of strength. Musashi lived in a world without the internet, notifications, or social media, and yet he still felt the need to master extreme focus. Imagine what he would think about today's mental distractions. The good news is, these same principles still work today. In fact, they might be more important than ever. The difference between a scattered life and a focused one is not your genetics, not your age, not your profession. It's your decision to apply these timeless principles. It starts today. Choose one principle and practice it for a week. Then share your results in the comments. If you want to go deeper into the minds of great masters, watch the video appearing on your screen now. You'll discover ideas that can help you in your daily battles. Before you leave, which of these 5 principles fits your life right now? Comment which one you'll try first. And if you stayed focused until the end, you definitely have samurai potential. Drop a like so I know. See you in the next video. And remember, a focused mind is a free mind.